It's time for The View, America. Thank God it's Barbara. She's back at the table she built to fire up Friday Hot Topics. We know the devil wears Prada, but would she wear Mrs. George Clooney's look at the Globes this year?
You have no style or sense of fashion.
The gloves are off in Hot Topics. And clean up in aisle 5. Rosie's taking Barbara back to Crafty You.
Let me feel I can do something.
Let me see.
A little something.
Applause! She did it!
And later, they're calling it the new Sex and the City. And we've got the stars of the Red Hot series, Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce. Plus, an 8-year-old who gets more views on YouTube than Jay-Z and Madonna. He's making millions online, and I'm not even playing. But he is. This is The View with Whoopi, Nicole Wallace, Rosie Perez, and Rosie O'Donnell. It all starts now.
How are you?
And I am fine. But was that music, The Bitch Is Back?
Again, I think it was. I had nothing to do with it.
No, none of you are going to take credit for it. Okay.
No.
I do not want The Bitch Is Back.
What would you like?
I want, you know, Just the Way You Look Tonight.
I was just thinking that. The Way You Look Tonight.
Never change. Keep that from the night. That's what for the use of that. For the use
I don't think we got any of the words right, so maybe we'll get a discount.
The only part that we cared about is how Just the Way You Look Tonight.
Right. Exactly.
Which is what I want instead of The Bitch Is Back, Rosie.
The Bitch Is Back. Elton John is out of here.
Okay.
That's it.
And you're wearing leather pants. You are a hot
I'm hot.
Well, we are all here and happy to be here. Whoopi is still out with her injured back, but she'll be back next week.
Yeah.
And Rosie Perez is off doing her play, and next month she'll be back. But joining me...
And the rest of us had nothing to do
Exactly. We were pretty much free. We were hanging. Yeah, we thought, why not?
Why not? I'm the View booty call. You know that.
Yeah. You are. You're the viewer. You're here. Mario, Nicole, and me, and here we go.
Yeah.
Our first topic, it's been absolutely freezing this week. Absolutely freezing in New York. And I don't know about anyone else who has teenagers, but I cannot get my kids to wear a coat. Any coat. They will wear hoodies, and they'll put, like, layers of hoodies on, but I feel like I'm an abusive mother letting my kids go into the frozen tundra with a sweatshirt.
You are not, Miss Crawford. That's not true. I'm going to tell you, it's about fashion. It's about them wanting to look cool.
Okay, so...
I get that.
Okay, I get that too, but I want to talk about my pal here. Because you are not wearing pantyhose or tights. You have bare legs.
So I learned the hard way that tights...
You want to get up and show your bare legs?
Tights and hose are out, ladies. You're nodding. How'd you know that? I didn't know
What
that.
do you mean it's out?
They're
What do you
out.
mean by
So
that?
you have to wear bare legs. So I wore tights to a TV show last year, and they suggested I take them off. And I was like, uh-oh, are they ripped?
No,
they said, no, they're out. When did this happen?
It's out. I think you can still wear black pantyhose and be...
I don't know. I don't think so.
Anna Wintour, you know who Anna Wintour is?
Yeah, of course.
She's the head of Condé Nast and the editor-in-chief of Vogue.
She's the devil who wore Prada.
She is.
Well...
A little bit.
She happens to be a very nice woman, but that's neither hither nor yon.
Okay.
It certainly
Is she
isn't yon.
I love when you're Shakespearean.
Wait, this is so good.
Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. So
Right.
she
Anna
more
Wintour.
or less decreed, thank you, a few years ago, that the hip look was bare legs. So no matter how cold it gets in the winter, if you're really with it and chic, you go out and bare legs the way you are now.
I'm freezing, though.
Well,
freezing.
Now, the other night on the Golden Globes, it was last week, but George Clooney's wife was wearing white gloves. You remember black dress
and
the
people
wear gloves, but not tights. So I'm so confused.
Well, no, but that's
gloves,
classic.
they said, was-
The white gloves are beautiful.
Well, they said it was. Well, I don't go anywhere.
Do you
I
wear
have to wear them. But if I did, I would.
One of my favorite TV shows is back on the air. The new season of the show, Shameless, has just started. Does everyone love the Gallagher family, or is it only me? I love them so much that I feel like they're actually part of my family, and I miss them when they're gone. And so when the show premiered last week, I felt like it was Thanksgiving and my family was showing up.
Do you have a favorite show? My favorite show is still Downton Abbey.
That's a great show.
And I did not watch the Golden Globes when they were on a week ago because I was busy watching Downton Abbey.
Yes, exactly.
And I care about them.
Yes. You know that I have this whole season on DVD.
Oh, don't tell me.
Do you want it? Do you want to
No.
binge watch?
Oh,
I can
no.
come over. I can bring popcorn.
No.
Do you know, I
love you a lot. You can come over whenever you want. But there's something about Sunday night.
Okay.
There's my Downton Abbey.
I understand.
And I care
Sex
about
and the
all of
City
it.
used
And
to
then
be
not
on.
and Sex and the City, I will find out it's playing somewhere. Somewhere, sometime.
Well, it's
And you
everywhere.
can still find it.
Yes, you can. And it's
I
great.
know what's going to happen, and I still look.
Look, I
I'm
think
so
the show
glad
holds
she
up.
married Rich.
You're glad that she married?
Well, I know
that she
the
married-
end.
All I know is look, it was my family really too, because I did it. But it's really great watching yourself 12 years ago every day on TV. It's a little horrifying.
You think?
No, oh yeah, I don't want to see myself 12 years ago. It's
I
horrifying.
think you look the same.
Me
I
too.
watch what you
Yes,
do.
thank you very, very much.
You look the same.
Hey, you know, my show was Friday Night Lights. That's when that was taken away from me.
Yes.
That show made me cry.
Yes.
Every episode. It
Yeah.
was, and I don't even care about football. I don't know anything about Texas, and this show sucked me in like a giant squid. It was unbelievable.
That was a great show,
It was
too.
beautiful.
Parenthood, this is the last season now, and I'm heartbroken.
Does anybody like Modern Family?
Love Modern
I
Family.
love it.
That is a great show, too.
No, it's like Sex and the City. Yeah. Wherever it's on, like every night and every hour,
every channel.
whenever you tune in.
Yeah, it's
on
on.
all the time.
Yeah.
It's like Law and Order. You know, when I'm home and I watch Law and Order.
Right.
I don't care how old. I watch NCIS. It could be 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, these old shows.
Right.
I even know what's happening and I watch.
Yeah,
too.
I
Yeah.
totally
Yeah.
get it. I feel that way, Mary Tyler Moore. No matter what episode,
No
I'll
matter
stop
what.
and I'll
Absolutely.
recite it all.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break and be back with more Hot Topics. You're watching The View.
When the clothes come off in Scandal or the cuffs go on in 50 Shades, can you really call that making love? Why finding the right words to get it on can leave you tongue-tied.
With the lovely Barbara Walters and Mario Cantone and Nicole and me. Apparently, having a healthy heart depends on your outlook on life. People who are optimists are twice as likely to have ideal heart health as pessimists. But can you force yourself to become an optimist?
Well, if that's true, I've got 2 days to live. I mean, I don't feel like I may seem like an optimistic person.
You
but,
do because you're funny.
Yeah, well, comedians are
But
not.
comedians are not really. Comedians are supposed to be depressive people.
Oh, come
I so
come
wish
live
I
with me.
knew that before.
Come on,
Yes.
my husband gets, he must be so funny to live with. He's like, he's a miserable.
Yes, I have clinical depression and I take medication for it, and luckily in the last few years I've been doing really well, but you know, it ebbs and it flows, and when it arrives, it's a very difficult thing to deal with. And
Can I ask you something about your heart attack?
Yes.
After your heart attack, did you do things more for your you know, I know what you did for your health. You look amazing.
Thank you.
But did you do, right?
Thank you.
But did you do things for your mental health?
Well, I started studying TM about 5 years ago,
Meditation.
which is transcendental meditation, right? And basically 20 minutes in the morning, you close your eyes, you set your timer on your iPhone, and for 20 minutes, you think only thoughts of these a two-word mantra. Let's say Om Shanti, right? It's a Hindu. So you'd close your eyes and you'd say it. Now, normally thoughts are going to be coming in. I'm going to think, oh my gosh, I'm on The View. Why are my eyes closed? You label that a thought, and then you go back to your mantra, Om Shanti. You do it for 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night. And know how you restart your computer and it makes the computer work better? Our bodies are electrical systems. If you do this 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night, it resets your emotional equilibrium. And they have studied it, and it increases your mental health tremendously.
I did Buddhism for a while.
For your heart health, though?
Not for heart health, but I was a Buddhist for a very small amount of time. I would do the Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I did do it.
20 minutes, you did this?
It wasn't this. It's a different thing.
It's
similar, and I did do it, and it helped, but and I never took medication.
Did you do it for heart health?
No, I didn't do it for heart health. I did it to clear my mind. I mean, my cholesterol was through the roof. I'm on cholesterol medication.
We did a program a few years ago that we kept repeating because it was so popular, called How to Live to Be 100. And what we found was that people who did live to be 100 were by nature, A, optimistic, and B, they could accept loss. That was very important to accept loss and to go on. You know, I interviewed the Dalai Lama, and I remember what he told me. We had done a whole series about heaven, where is it and how do you get there? And we talked to the main religious leaders of every religion. And they had all, most of them had said the purpose of life was to go to heaven, go to nirvana, go to paradise, also. But the Dalai Lama said the purpose of life was to be happy. What?
Right.
It's very hard to be happy.
And he said the way to be happy was compassion and warm-heartedness and not being jealous. So for about 3 weeks, I was compassionate, whatever. You didn't feel good? Tell me about your heart. Give me more details.
Right.
Okay? Warm-heartedness and lack of jealousy. I was so boring.
You really? Did you feel like you lost your edge?
I felt like nobody wanted to be with me. Oh, God, fly, you're going to do that again?
You know what's funny? I did a musical, Taboo. I produced it. It was Boy George wrote the music. And
I saw it.
Yes, that's right. And there was
I'm the one who saw it.
There were 7 people, I think. You were one of the 7, and I thank you. I owe you $120, probably. But there's a line that he wrote in one of the songs that sticks with me always. He wrote, "Heaven and hell are right here on earth, decided by your own free will."
Wow.
And I thought it was really beautiful. Like, you know, what you visualize, what you make, what you think, your thoughts create your reality.
And I have to think every day. I've been with someone for 24 years who's an amazing man. I have a career. I became somewhat successful as a homosexual male in the 90s, which is impossible to do, you know, and now I'm elderly and just sit on the couch and watch Turner Classic Movies. But I have to think about these things and try to be grateful. It's really hard, but this week I'm doing well. I think because I've been here all week and I've been working and I'm not home.
We love you here.
Well, I love being here. You saved my life, believe me.
Yes.
You do. You do.
Can I ask you one more question, though, about heart health? Because I'm wondering if the next frontier of heart health, I have a family history of heart disease, and I'm wondering if the next frontier is to incorporate, like, did a doctor tell you to meditate, or did you just sort of find it on your own?
The heart had nothing to do with the meditation, but now the meditation is helping the heart.
Right.
Right. So I think meditation
and it's cheap,
helps.
it's free, like a lot of people don't have access to
Well, it's not really free, but I did make a little video on my channel of YouTube to explain how to do it. It costs up to $1,700. The Maharishi...
To meditate?
To learn this TM technique. However, the Maharishi would only charge $200.
But there's a man named Bob Roth who also teaches
Right.
it.
He runs the David Lynch Foundation, and there is a fee, and it's a large fee for some people, right? But I understand why they have to do that.
Can't you just make up your own mantra and
Yes,
do it?
you really can. You can.
Can you do
Right?
that?
Yes, you
There's
can.
got to be a way of doing
You
it.
just 2 words. It doesn't matter what the words are. It could be think peace. It could be only love. It could
George Clooney.
Okay, George Clooney. It could be George Clooney. I don't know.
Okay.
Glamour magazine is asking readers if the term making love is sweet or cheesy. First of all, anyone here ever used that term?
No, but what do you say?
I say, honey, you want to...
You want to what? You don't know.
That's it. It's that look. You want to...
Okay.
You know, towards the bedroom area. Hey, you want to...
And then she says, yeah.
No. She's usually, like, we have a code thing where if anybody lights a candle in the bedroom, it's the signal that the other one might be interested.
Because so romantic. In my house, it's like, honey, did you shower today? Did you? Okay.
So what do you say?
But it also depends on the mood you're in, where you are. If you're alone,
What do you say?
well, when we're alone, I'm like, honey, let's and I drop the F-bomb sometimes. It's sexy sometimes.
What's wrong with saying?
That's sexy, you know, but, you know, to say, darling, let's make love. I feel like Loretta Young in 1938. It's ridiculous. I mean...
But if you don't want to use the F word...
You could say, I want to...
What?
Cup your... I don't know. I don't...
Well,
you know what you say?
around. Sometimes I say mess around. You want to mess around? You want to fool around?
What's so terrible about saying, hey, you want to make love? What's
There's
so
nothing wrong
I
with
don't
it.
think anyone says it.
I think it's generational.
Wearing white gloves.
That's true.
That's
no, when
true.
you're wearing white gloves, you go cough. That's...
We'll be right back after this.
Rosie's still searching for the crafty side of Barbara when they return to Crafty You, whether Barbara likes it or not. Come along on Nicole's search for the 6 essentials. And just look at this fact.
So here we are again, Miss Wallace. Where did we leave off?
Well, to be honest, it all seemed like a dream. Dream. There was vitamin A, D, and C all right here in our audience.
Snap out of it, Wallace. It's time now to show you the other 3 essential nutrients. Come on, the clock is ticking. You with the sunflower in your hair, with almonds and sunflower seeds in your hand. What are you?
Vitamin E.
Vitamin E!
I love the sunflower.
They're so Italian. Okay, that's the 4th one. Now, hey, cheesy lady. And I say that with love. Who are you, cheesy lady?
Calcium.
That's 5.
And Mario, the 6th nutrient, I know it. It's magnesium, but where is it?
I wouldn't know magnesium if it was standing right next to me.
Somebody talking to me?
Your magnesium. Avocados and spinach. That's amazing. That's it. That's the last of the 6 essential nutrients covered.
Amazing, Mario. You are amazing.
Yes, I am, Nicole. Remember, eat these great foods and add Centrum to your living routine, and you're good to go. Good catch, because it just missed my eye.
I love it.
Me too, Centrum.
Cut out Cha-Cha. We have a piece of parchment paper and or a brown paper bag from food shopping. We're going to put Cha-Cha in there. So nicely cut, so even. This is really, no, really, that's a perfect quadrilateral triangle or something. You could do origami with this.
I'm embarrassed.
Okay, don't be embarrassed, Barbara. Not everyone can use scissors. Okay. Oh, yes. Well, we all know.
Yeah, now this is welcome to another session of Barbara's show. She's a klutz.
No, I'm telling you, Barbara, there is still time to become a queen crafter. And I am
Okay.
the one who's going to help you get there.
There we go.
Have you ever thought, boy, I wish I knew how to make soap?
No, I have never, ever thought.
Well, I've thought it often since I was a child. I've been making soap since I was a kid. How do you make soap, you might ask? Very simple. You go to a craft store and you go to the soap section. And this is what you buy. It's little cubes of soap. Glycerin soap. You cut it with a knife, careful with the knife. You cut it with a knife into the little ice cube squares like this. Put as many as you want into your Pyrex little measuring thing. What is that, a measuring cup? But
Why
it looks
am I still cutting one
I don't know.
thing?
We're done with that. Forget it. Moving on. Look, boom,
I'm
you're
just
done.
mastering this.
I know, but I don't want you to cut a finger off, really. And frankly, you can break them, too. You know, look, you can just really, see? Well, I don't even know why I usually break mine, and I was trying to be like, you know.
Let me do one. Let me feel
Oh,
I
of
can do
course do one.
something.
Let me see.
A little something.
Applause! She did it! Barbara Walters.
There we are.
All right, now you stick these in the microwave and you put it in for 30 seconds until they melt. Now, here's the thing. When you're in there and they're melted, if you get it out and it's not all done, do another 10 seconds. Take it out and check again because you don't want to overcook the soap.
Oh, heavens, no.
No, because then it will boil and it will have bubbles and it won't be good. Step back, step back. Here we come. Here comes our fabulous melted soap.
Yummy.
There it is. I'm going to put it right there.
Can I stir it up?
Yeah, sure, stir it up if that's what you like. You can stir it up now.
I have to do something.
And
right.
you're doing it so well.
Look at that.
While you're at the craft store, in the
Yes.
same aisle where you purchased the soap,
Oh, yes.
you can buy some molds.
I did that.
You've bought molds before?
No, I'm trying to you know, play along with you.
Oh, yeah. She picked this out herself, Barbara, in aisle 3 of Michael's.
Yes.
It's a wonderful choice. These are hearts. Hearts up. So that's for you. You're going to pour a little bit into each one, just so that it gets even with the top. You're going to use the spoon? That's an interesting concept.
Well, no, because if I pour it, it's going to get all over the place.
Oh, well, I've never seen anyone use a wooden spoon to fill their molds, but I'm sure there's a new way, and I'm always... Okay, gentle, gentle.
Okay, look, Rosie.
See? Look at you, Barbara Walters.
Oh, my goodness.
You know how to do this. You pour it in, okay? Now, these will be very boring white pieces of soap. If you want to make it a little bit, kick it up a notch, here's some colors. Red, put that in and stir it up. Pick a color. What would you like, Barbara?
You took the red, I'll take the green.
Okay, here's some green for you. Put that in there.
What is it like if I also put in my shirt?
It wouldn't be good, so try not to do that. Also, we have some aromas here. Aromas, sandalwood, orchid blossom.
Rosie, I can't even get the green out.
Oh, good, you got the green out. One.
It's too hard.
Okay, Mommy will help you.
No?
Give me that. Yes, I will help. Two.
How many more?
3 more.
Oh, you help me.
Okay, there you go. Watch this. 7. Okay, done. Stir it around.
Oh, yeah, that I can do.
You know, I have very strong fingers. A lot of people don't know that about
me. Here we go.
Okay, now look. Okay,
Looks
so
like
now you have pea soup, and I have lovely red. Okay, now here's some beautiful smells. You like lavender?
No, I wanted vanilla.
Okay, well, there you go, vanilla. Okay. I always like my soap to smell like cookies. Perfect. Okay, I'm putting some lavender in.
I really want it to smell like lavender.
You do?
Yeah, that's better than cookies.
I think it is, because I don't think you want to clean yourself and then walk out of the bath and smell like, you know, cookies.
And have the dog lick me.
Yeah, which, you know, really, if you're lonely is one thing, but on the whole. All right, now you got some green and you got some lavender. Put that in. Okay, pour it in. Oh, where do you see these, Barbara? You're going to be so... People are going to come to your house, they're going to come in the bathroom, and they're going to go, where did you get these soaps? And you're going to say, I made them.
I am going to say, it's none of your business. Go to the grocery store.
Okay, that's another way. That's a different way to do it.
So I fill all these in?
You can fill them all up, and then can I tell you something?
Certainly.
We're done.
Oh, but I'm having a good time.
But that's all it takes is my point.
Oh. Well, hey, you try it too. Rosie will teach you.
Correct. Here's what it looks like at the end. So you fill these all up, and then you can pop out your soaps. You simply pop them out of the mold. Look at this. Beautiful soaps, stars, light green, yellow, blue, and you can make all different colors.
If you stick around a week or two, I'll get mine out.
Yeah, okay, you just pop them right out, and look at how pretty yours are.
That's
Look
nice.
at the design on this. Can we get the design on the front?
That?
Barbara Walters made this. Can you see that? Beautiful, really. Come over here. Look at what we made. Look what we've made. I made these all for you. I want you to take them home.
These are pretty.
And I want them to I want them in the bathroom, and I want a little...
I gotta tell you, can you see these guys? These are really pretty.
Okay, so here's what we did. You could do it with 2 colors. You pour in one color first, just at the bottom. You give it about 20 seconds to harden. Then you put in the next color. So this one I did with yellow on the flower, and then green on the bottom. See? Blue and white. There's all different ways.
Oh, look, this is really done.
Oh, I love it when you love my crafts, Barbara.
I love your crafts.
I feel so good about myself.
I know, I want to keep them, not make them.
Okay, well, you can keep all of these, and please put up a sign, Rosie O'Donnell made the soap. Enjoy.
I will. I'm going to do that in my bathroom.
Excellent. Here's the thing. If you have a craft, send it to us on Twitter at The View, and if we like it, maybe we'll put you on. I don't know.
Together we're such a team.
Exactly. Tell them we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Why are people calling Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce the sexiest new obsession on TV? Find out next.
Bravo's first scripted series called Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce is a big hit. It's being called the new Sex and the City, but I don't see these two jumping back into bed anytime sooner. Do you? Take a look.
We need to be a better team, Jake. Can't you just ask your 20-something-year-old girlfriend if she has any friends who still babysit?
She actually broke up.
Oh, I didn't...
You know what? I would appreciate you not throwing it in my face. For 10 years, I had your back when you needed to work. And the first time I ask you, you fall apart. Figure it out, Abby.
That's what divorce does. So please welcome Lisa Edelstein and Paul Edelstein. I'm going to clear that Edelstein.
Edelstein.
You know, you say potatoes and I say potatoes.
Right.
How do you decide whether you're going to be Steen or Stein?
I don't know. Who decided
You
that?
know, it's Edelstein, and it's an original pronunciation, so they spelled it phonetically, and we spelled it correctly.
Okay.
Well, there you have it.
See, you're already, that's what leads to divorce.
Yeah.
Which name are we going to do? So you play a newly separated married couple.
Yes.
And you're trying to figure out what to do after the marriage falls apart.
Right.
You already have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are trying to, you know, make it as a single girl without feeling guilty about going to bed with somebody.
Right.
So, yeah. And this is pretty true with most divorces.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's much harder for women when they get back out into the field in their 40s.
It's tougher for the woman than the man.
I think so, but it's interestingly, I saw somebody on Twitter say that it was totally unbelievable that a young man would be with a woman Abby's age, and in fact, a lot of the women my age who are back dating find that it's actually harder to find a man their own age. It's younger men that they sort of have to field. Like,
But
they're
you
really
also-
interested in older
You
women.
also look really good, too.
yeah.
And you know what's nice? The women over 40 in the show, and I love that you look real and beautiful at the same time.
Thank
like
you.
your forehead's not an ice skating rink, which is nice. I just think you look great. I'm glad about that.
Yeah.
I like it. It's real.
Yeah.
I noticed. I was like, she looks...
It made me feel good too. When I got the job, it was one of the first things I was told was to not touch my face. And you know, as an actor, you have to move your face.
You do.
But it's also a lot of pressure. And I think a lot of women, when they get a job like this, immediately want to. They feel like they need to perfect themselves, and in some ways, getting older as an actor, I feel like gives you permission to be less perfect than you had
And
when
the
you were in
sad
your
thing is
30s.
it's happening younger and younger, too. These young girls
Yeah.
are doing it. Don't ever do it. You look fantastic.
Could we talk about sex?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay,
yes.
so aging, smaging, right? I mean, there's a lot of sex, and it's really, you know, a sexy show. And I feel like you were talking about age. I mean, people I'm in my 40s, we have sex. Can you talk about that?
What?
It's part of the show, both of you?
Paul has some good sex scenes
Yeah.
in this show.
I've had
Let's
some
go.
good sex
Dish,
scenes
dish, dish.
in the show, and you know they're not
Sexy.
particularly erotic to shoot, but they come off very erotic. They're very, it's, you know, people say, is it?
to watch.
Right.
That's
Which
the,
is-
that's
it's-
the goal.
Says Barbara Walters.
That's
Yeah.
the goal. That is the goal.
Except for my sex scene in episode 4 was not erotic to watch.
Right.
Because it was a bad sex scene.
It was a very
about bad sex.
Very bad sex. She has
bad
an
When
emotional
I totally
relationship.
disconnected. I had an emotion during our marriage, which is what ended our marriage. I have an emotional affair with somebody. So there's all this fantasy attached to my relationship with this guy, and then he leaves his wife, and we end up together, and it is the worst sex you could possibly have.
That's happened.
Right.
It's so real.
Right.
Yes.
Where it's
Especially people online. They meet online and they think this is it, and
Right.
they leave their real life and they enter this virtual world and they go, oh my God, this ain't real.
Right.
Yeah, these people
Fantasy-based relationships.
They had a
yeah.
real connection. They're both writers. They wrote to each other, and then they get to, and the pheromones are just not there.
Not there.
You started filming the show and you had just gotten married. Am I
I got
correct?
married the day before.
And you must be in the happiest mood. Did you really have to dig deep to, you know, go through this miserable
No,
thing?
they separated 2 days later.
Right, yeah, exactly.
For the craft. She works for the craft.
She had to for the method.
Yeah, exactly. No, you know what? It's really when you're doing a show about divorce, it's really about marriage, and it's about relationship and connecting or disconnecting, and it certainly was like a warning. You know, the topics you think about it, and you take it. You think about that anyway when you're getting married. How do I stop? How do I not screw this up?
Right. Right.
And then we're doing a show about screwing it up.
We all know you from House.
Yeah.
And you said that there you go. That this job now is the favorite job you've ever had in your career. And why is that?
I think I get to do more than I've.
Yeah.
Well, it's Paul, obviously.
Oh,
But I can't say that. No, I think I get to do more and be more. It's a more well-rounded character. I certainly am working more, and I have a lot more creative input because of that. So it's just been very fulfilling on a lot of levels.
You see both sides too of the characters, you know.
Right.
And I was saying he reminds me of a lot of really fun directors that I've worked with in television. It's very, very real. But yet, you know, you guys aren't getting along, and you're having these failed
love affairs,
sexual things and love affairs.
And successful ones.
Well, and you're having some successful boinking. Yeah, boinking.
But I love you in Scandal too.
Oh,
speaking of
you.
boinking, I mean, you are, and I love you in Private Practice too. So you and Shonda Rhimes, will there be more of that collaboration?
There will be some more Scandal in my future.
Okay,
I've
good.
been told,
Can you share anything or?
You know I can't.
I know. Bummer.
You have a lot of nude scenes.
Yes.
And you have a gorgeous body.
Thank
and
you.
you are a credit. And I think a lot of, you know, people say, hey, you know, look how gorgeous she looks, and she's not 16.
Right.
So I thank you on behalf of all women who are not 16.
That's really nice. Thank you.
You have a great body.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, but again, it's like, I'm not 16, so it is scarier to take your...
Do you exercise and watch?
I do. I exercise and I eat really healthy food, and I bring food to work so that I know I eat healthy. So it is a commitment, and it is important, but it's also, I also have to really give myself permission to not be 25.
Yeah.
And to know that in certain lighting, it's not the same.
Well,
you know, and it's like, I think especially as people in front of the camera, as you all know, you have to permit yourself to age and to be imperfect. And
I'll have to give up the cookies. I want to thank you both.
Thanks.
Lisa Edelstein and Paul Edelstein.
Yes.
Yeah. And the title of the show?
Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce.
Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce.
Yay.
It is Tuesday nights on Bravo. We'll be right back.
This 8-year-old internet superstar pulls in over $1 million a year as the toy titan of YouTube. And
How are you?
Good.
Have you been on TV before?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you get to miss school today?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you tell the teachers?
We're gonna be on the View.
You were on The View. Yeah. Just another typical day for you. Yeah. So you're a toy reviewer, and 1 billion people have watched you on YouTube. That's like a lot. A lot. How'd you start reviewing toys? Just with your dad at home?
Yeah, it was just gonna be like a family thing.
Yeah.
That we were just gonna do with our family, but people actually watched it.
Yeah.
So we decided to make more.
Yeah. Why not? If people are watching it. So do you pick the toys, or people send you the toys? How do you get the toys?
Some people send it to us, and sometimes we just pick out the toys that we review.
Right. Did you pick these?
Yeah.
What are they?
This one here is Lego Minecraft. This one is called The Farm, and this one is called The First Night. And these are cool because you could use the instructions and build these, or you could build whatever you want.
Yeah, that's the great thing about Lego. Make what's on the box, almost impossible, or make something that doesn't look like anything, right? Because that's what, when I play Lego with my kids, mine looks like nothing. Yeah. Do you like Lego, Jillian?
Yes.
Are you sure? You're just saying that? I don't know a lot of girls who like Lego, but do you like Lego?
Yes.
Okay, I don't believe you. Come on over here. Come on over here. Now, do you know, what is this, Jillian? Any idea what this is?
This is kinetic sand.
Kinetic sand. Okay, what's the deal with this?
It's sand, and parents like it because it's easy to clean up.
Yeah.
So, like, if you just put some on here,
Yeah.
you could just,
And what do you do with it? Is it like Play-Doh?
yeah, you could just, like, make shapes and molds and just let it ooze like this.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how fun is this toy?
10.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And are you supposed to eat this? All right, you're not supposed to eat that. Okay. Now, this thing looks like this looks like the old race car thing I had at home. Okay, what is this, honey?
This is Anki Drive, so you could control these cars with your mobile device. So you can just...
Okay, let's see you control the cars with this mobile device. Wow, so far it's not that good. Oh, here we go. Race beginning. Go! Oh, my goodness. Now, are you steering?
Yeah. Steer the car.
You have any idea how much this one cost?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think it's a lot. But it looks nice. It's fun. Jillian, is this a good one for you?
Yes.
Do you love race cars?
Yes.
A lot?
Yes.
I don't believe you. Come on over here. Now, this is a great toy, right? Tell me about this, Jillian.
So when you push this button...
When you push that button, here you go.
Lights up.
The lights go on, and then you want to scoot all over with this? Get, scoot a little bit. Show us how you scoot. This is a Razor scooter that lights up. And do you enjoy that? Fun? 1 to 10?
7.
A 7? Okay. Does this just go on forever, or do we turn it off?
You turn it off.
You can turn it off? All right, remember, there are people in countries that don't have electricity. Okay. Or iPads. No, I don't think there's actually a country without them. All right, now this I know. You get in there and put on your helmets right now. My friend, Jillian, where you get in there. This is the best toy. This toy my friend Jeannie got for her son Ryan for Christmas, and Jeannie and I had a couple cocktails, and Jeannie and I rode it, and guess what? We exceeded the weight limit. For children, this is a tremendous toy. It's also made by the company Razor, which makes cute little electric motorcycles for your kids, too. This is a go-kart for inside. Take it away, you two toy millionaires. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Jillian. Whoa. Jillian. Hey, Hey, Jillian, do you like this toy?
Yes.
I totally believe you. You can catch Evan on EvanTube HD and watch him review toys. What an amazing job and a phenomenal success story. YouTube, check it out. We'll be right back after this.
When the view is over on TV, the conversation's just getting started because the hot topics keep going online 24/7. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram for web exclusives, a backstage view. To weigh in on the hot topics on your mind,